What's up, guys? We're here for another Next Gen Week 2 update. And honestly, the content didn't disappoint for me this week. I was extremely happy, even though we didn't get another Krill Kaprizov card. But we did get Jesper Wallstedt here on the new Next Gen event, week number 2. And it's highlighted with an 87 Matt Barzal. I know some people have been clamoring for Celebrini to come out. Hey, here you go. You get Macklin Celebrini here on week 2 of the Next Gen event. We're going to go right into it by checking out some of these cards before I show you how to make them efficiently, so that way you're not spending too much on coins or straight up money. When you go into it, it is highlighted with an 87 Matt Barzal card. Let me hide my face here. He is 6'1", buck 90. He has gold wheels. His skating is probably one of the best. I have the X Factor McDavid, and it rivals that. If you have all his synergies active, you can have 93 Excel, 93 Speed, 83 Endurance, which is a little bit better than what we had from Kaprizov last week. 97 Agility, which has to be one of the best, if not the best in the game. His shots in the mid to upper 80s. His hand stats are absolutely disgusting in the 90s across all boards, and some even in the upper 90s. Then we also got Macklin Celebrini. He's a center, left-handed center, so I like it because I need lefties. 6 foot, buck 90, gold make it snappy, has 88 Excel, 88 speed, and 93 agility. I felt like he plays faster than what the card leads on, but that's just me. He has a pretty good build. I like his size and speed combo. His slap shot power and wrist shot power in the low 90s, and the accuracies are in the mid 80s. Overall, pretty solid card. Then we got Cutter Gauthier. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but he plays like an absolute Mack truck. He's hard to knock off the puck, and he, for me, at least he'd sit down by the goalie and people couldn't push him off the net. And he was getting some dirty, stingy goals for me yesterday, and I really appreciated that. So if you're looking for like a bigger winger, he is a little bit tougher to knock off the puck. Don't let the size fool you. Then we go on over, and we got Scott Morrow. He's a low-key good right defenseman. I need a good righty at this point in time. I'm getting tired of some of the people I have. I might go back and make this one just for kicks and giggles. Is he going to win the Calder? I don't know. But 88 Excel, 87 speed, 90 in agility, and then his shot's actually not too shabby. He also has gold elite edges, which is also very fun, and his defensive stats are very well-rounded. He's a lengthier player at 6'2", so that's why I'd kind of maybe take a look at making him. We got the Great Wall of St. Paul, Jesper Wallstedt, 6'3", 214. I like the size with him, but we'll see if I end up making him. It's hard for me to justify making a goalie during these events. Then we have Maverick Bork, 5'10", buck 91, another centerman. Keep in mind, Celebrini, I think, had 82 faceoffs. He has 81. Playmaking forward, 88 Excel, 89 speed, 82 endurance, 93 agility. Isn't too bad. He has gold tape to tape, so not too shabby for his size. Another quality card if you do need it. But let's take a look at how we're going to make these. And I made my Matt Barzal card for 60K. Maybe through this video, you guys are going to see a very easy route to make them, but follow my logic here. I want to focus on the free cards you get right away. So the free cards that you get just from doing moments and stuff like that, you're going to get 181 and 83. It didn't change from last week. It is easier to get the 83 this week. I don't know, some people like myself had to do the Michkov one a couple times to get it. You start at a 3-0 deficit. Now you start at 0-0, so empty netters count, so it does make it a little bit easier. But once again, you do get another 83 and another 81. Keep in mind, you get some of these 79 overalls just in general. Keep that in mind in the back of your head for this video. We'll come back to that at a later time. That does cover the moments. It's nothing crazy or too exciting. Then we go over to Wild Card. Wild Card this past week, we ended up getting, once again, an 84 and an 81 overall. Those are your final two tiers that you do end up getting. I know my big fat head's covering them, but hey, don't worry about it. It's the same as what it was last week. So that's another couple free cards that you get for it. Then I can't show you because I already did the objectives on stream last night, but you do get another 83 and 81. Plus, you get a couple 79s sprinkled in there. I'm going to put this all together why it's important. Because when you go to the exchange and you want to make these cards, it's the same exact format as last week. Nothing's changed. Thank goodness. And you can still make week 1, guys. So I do like that. I think that's very different because normally it's like you snooze or you lose. You have to bet on maybe better players coming out or not. But this time, hey, we got them up for a full month. You still have 3 full weeks to make them. But let's just take, for instance, you want to make this awesome new Macklin Celebrini card. It's the same as last week. You need 383 overalls that are next gen and then 283s in general to make them. Now, keep in mind everything you got out. I'm going to go over to my little score sheet here. You got a free 83 from doing wildcard. You got free 84. It was technically an 84 from wildcard. Get an 83 from your moments, and then you get another 83 from objectives. So right there, you can throw those 3 in there. Then 283 overalls are pretty simple for me anyways, because I had some stuff that was untradeable that I kept over. I had like a Joe Sakic card that was untradeable that I just threw in there. I had some 83s that I pulled from my competitive packs that I just threw in there that don't make my team right now, and that's how I made Macklin Celebrini. Now, you have some of those 81s that are next gen that are left over. You got 3 of them from those 3 events. Throw the 81s in there, and just like that, bam, you got a free 83 overall. So now all you need to do is craft 2 more. That's going to cost you 1879s because you're going to get 181 overall, and you're going to have to make 6 of them. So you got to make 2 more 83s doing that logic. You can either go to the auction house, or for me, if you looked while you're doing your moments and everything else, you end up getting half of those for free anyways just by doing wildcard, moments. I got some from like competitive pulls and stuff like that. So realistically, like I only needed to make 679s when it finally came down to it. They are going high price in the auction house right now. I know yesterday when I looked at them, I was sniping some of them for like 9 to 10K, but I needed 6, so I ended up getting 6, and I got them around like 10K for each. Yeah, it's kind of spendy. It is what it is. But then once you put all those things in, then you can come on back over. And once again, I had 2 more 83s that I had lying around that I pulled out of packs. I had my 83 that I built from the free 81s that I ended up getting. And I built the 2 others to make another Macklin Celebrini or whatever card that I wanted. So I had my 286s, and just like that, put my 286s in there, and I got Matt Barzal. So honestly, like, absolutely loved it. It was really nice making another guy for less than what I thought I was gonna end up having to make him for. It can be a daunting task up front, but I did everything on stream last night, 4 to 5 hours, and you can probably do it faster than me because I have to take time doing that. So yeah, like I just threw cards on for like game breakers. This is like my objectives one, by the way, if you guys want to know it for future. I throw as many game breakers, team of the week guys on there, next gen cards. So that way when I'm doing all these next gen events and stuff like that, it also helps check those boxes. When you're doing everything, I would suggest doing wild card and moments first because you get the free cards. That way when you do objectives and you need to play 35 games with those items, you already have like 4 of them for free that you can throw in there if you didn't make any from last week. Once we look at the final product here, I will switch you over to, I call it the God Squad. We had some good luck last night. We pulled an 85 Hellebuck. That is the best pull and my only purple pull of the year. So it's kind of funny. I was looking at him in the auction house 2 days ago on stream and stuff like that. Here is what the final product looks like for our first, second, third line. So we got Team of the Week, McKinnon, Gretzky, McDavid. Then we got Crosby, Matt the Cat Barzal, Sidney Crosby, and then Kirill Kaprizov. Then it feels like it's a Hut Champs run after this. I go back and forth with who I want my top 3 to be for my righties. It's just so stacked, but I was going to make Barzal because 93 speed is going to be good for months to come. Defensively, we did make Scott Niedermayer this week. And yeah, it's kind of crazy to think that we got Heiskanen now on the back end. And then our goalies, we now have Leonard as backup, but we got Connor Hellebuck. So pretty pumped. The Hut Champs run is about to begin. Once again, I showed you a way that you can make this card for less than 100K. I really think you can do it. I think it's a phenomenal card. And it gives you options now because guess what? If you don't want to make Barzal, what did I teach you how to do? You can make 2 MSPs essentially for free. So like less than 100K, you can get 2 of the MSPs. It's definitely doable. If you want to invest and try to now kind of have an idea of like, hey, who you want to make, keep in mind, These things are still going to be up for 3 weeks. So if you have an idea of like who you want to get for Calder, you got plenty of time to work that avenue as well and kind of play the odds in your favor. Other than that, if you like what you guys saw today, please drop a follow down below as we kind of close in on 200 followers, and follow me for more insight and videos on your NHL Hut 25 run. Other than that, take care. Have a beautiful Saturday, guys, and until next time.